For our presentation, we decided to do a review of Cavex cream alginate. So what is Cavex cream? Cavex cream is an alginate powder that is used to make dental impressions in offices all over. These impressions create a model of the oral cavity and then can be used to make casts of the mouth. It has a relatively simple composition, with most of it being filler material, about 70%, and then the rest comes from alginate, which is gelling agents, calcium sulfate, and then a mixture of retarders, stabilizers, pigments, and flavors. The manufacturer of this alginate is Cavex Holland BV. There are many different properties and features that make Cavex cream an efficient alginate and a successful dental impression material. Some of the big ones are its high elasticity, high tear strength, and high snap strength. These all make it so it doesn't break when it's being put into the mouth or taken out of. It also has high surface detail. This is important so that you can get an accurate representation of the mouth and see all the anatomy of the teeth. It also has fast viscosity buildup, water absorption, and sets quickly with a total curing time of only 210 seconds. There are some added features that make Cavex cream a little different than some of the other brands. That's that it's dust-free, has a bubblegum fragrance, and a purple color. It also has 2-day dimensional stability and a 5-year shelf life. Cavex cream is also scannable, which is super important for the growing digital dentistry field.
Some important factors to note when using this product are: make sure you use cold water and spatulate well to ensure a uniform mixture and a good consistency. Make sure before the material is placed in the patient's mouth that you have them rinse with water, but make sure you don't dry the teeth too much and instead leave them slightly moist. This will make the impression easier to remove, as well as prevent against air bubbles, specifically at the margin. Air bubbles present in the impression can lead to voids, which will diminish the quality of the impression and subsequent restoration. There are 2 different types of Cavex cream alginate, a fast setting and a normal setting. The fast setting alginate should be mixed for 20 seconds, which then gives it a working time of 2 minutes and 20 seconds, with 1 minute of intraoral setting time. The normal setting alginate has a mixing time of 30 seconds and a working time of 3.5 minutes, with an intraoral set time of 1.5 minutes. This means that the normal setting alginate gives the dentist slightly more time to work with the material before it begins to harden.
So one of the competing products for the cream alginate from Cavex is another cream alginate called Blueprint X Cream Alginate from Dentsply. And it's made of the same material, which is a hydrocolloid cream to take dental impressions. So they have some similarities, such as their elasticity and mixing and setting times. They're both dust and lead free, and they have fast and normal setting options. However, there are a few advantages that the Cavex alginate has over the Dentsply, and some of these are a higher snap strength as well as higher surface detail. So with these 2 properties, you can see the anatomy of the teeth better than compared to the Dentsply alginate. It also has a higher tensile strength and a higher shelf life. So it's less likely to fracture compared to the Dentsply alginate and will last a longer time. In addition, the Cavex cream alginate is at a lower cost at $13 for a bag of 500 grams. And the Dentsply alginate also comes at a bag of 500 grams each, but it's around $23 per bag. For ease of use, so for the patient, there's a slight bubblegum flavoring to make it more palatable, while the Blueprint X Cream alginate has a regular alginate taste where more patients would have more of a gag reflex. In addition, there's also an ease of use for the dentist, as the Cavex alginate has a more controlled viscosity, which means it's easier to spatulate on the trays and there's less air bubbles, while for the Dentsply, it has a less controlled viscosity. And this chart here just compares the tensile strength. So as you can see, the Cavex alginate we chose is on the higher end here, while the Blueprint X Cream alginate is at the lower end.
some of the manufacturer claims. There's some new claims that they're claiming for this specific product. The first one is the 5 micron accuracy. It is easy for mixing. It's highly elastic. It has a high tear strength. It has a 5-year shelf life. And lastly, has outstanding scannability. And the significance of the new claims is asking the question of, can it compete with the silicone quality impression? And now, is this claim valid? It was ranked by a team of trusted dental professionals, and this product has been tested by a dentist and received a near perfect clinical score with a minimum score of a 97%, which corresponds to the maximum score of 5 pluses.
Cavex cream alginate has a high tear strength and elasticity. It has accurate surface detail to 5 microns. The material has a pleasant odor, color, and taste, a 5-year shelf life, and great mixing consistency. It has a fast setting time and is available in normal and fast setting. The normal setting is 1 minute and 30 seconds, and the fast setting is 1 minute. 72% of users would switch to Cavex cream alginate and 83% recommend it. So in conclusion, we recommend Cavex cream alginate. Thank you.